Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last chapter of Grunt League regular season. Today I'm joined by ADB95,
Hello, what is up, everybody?
and we got a very heated game between Dimension and Agar.
Yep, it's the last game of the season, and Dimension is technically still in. He needs to win today to have a chance to continue the tournament. Meanwhile, Agar needs, I think, either a draw or one round or something like that to win the group. So it's going to be obvious that Dimension will need an upset to get back into the playoffs race. But it is Agar to go first. We have Australia standoff as the first map. And look at that spawn.
Yeah, both medics just looking at each other. But the player from Ukraine seems to have another plan that is just not going to straight tranquilize him.
I think he's just going around to get some crates and then he'll do it. Yeah, I mean, you got 45 seconds. It makes perfect sense.
Of course.
Yep, he's
And
a full-fledged medic now.
Just missing the medicine dart.
And he also found a medikit.
We have seen some particularly interesting maps, games in this map in particular, since it is filled with, medical items.
Yes, I mean, to be honest, I've been screaming at Pin to have a competitive map where the only crates are healing weapons, because I just wanted to see what kind of game it would be played in that. And this is also a pretty nice map. I've always liked Mission 7. So this is very nice to see.
I can see some assets not really of this map in particular, like the pillars with the...
I am actually not sure which map was originally in this slot. I would say Friendly Fire, considering the pillars.
Could it be Pitch Invasion?
Yeah, and it's the same slot. Yeah, Friendly Fire and Pitch Invasion are the same slot.
Okay.
Wait, are they? No, they're not. They're not. Wait, they are. I'm not sure. Anyway, we have the first turn that's not either a MoMA or a skip turn, and Agar just delivered it with a 50 on the Grenadier.
Should have gone for the shrapnel, of course, but
well, doesn't surprise me that you say that.
I don't know. I don't know if I should feel I should take this as a pun or just as a compliment.
Well, both, to be honest.
Okay. The paratrooper just hit the out of bound wall here.
Wow, that was a low-key effective body block separation, because the jetpack had the Grey medic slide a long way down.
Yeah, but they were kind of stuck together, so there was this push.
Oh, but he's now close to his Grenadier. That's kind of
medic
bad.
Kind of finds another body block here, and this is an awful positioning overall for Dimension.
But I think he manages to hit only the blue guy. Oh my god, that was actually unlucky but brilliant bazooka.
Which is, yeah, of course it's a really good bazooka. Not really that damaging, but here I think Agar is kind of doing a mistake. You should go straight to the patch of 3 pigs there and blast everything you have.
I'm curious to see when the Grey Grenadier will move, because I was surprised to not see him in second after the medic. But I guess the paratrooper did a very good job. I think he took like a 97 HP out of the medic, so something like that. We didn't see the number there.
No.
And why is Agar... Oh, okay, he is going for the Grenadier. He knows that. Actually, the paratrooper did 80 damage to the orderly.
I think I would have hit everybody here, but going for paratrooper, it's kind of good, since killing Grenadier would mean a reversal of the body block of the MoMA.
I think what he was trying to do is place that paratrooper next to his own medic to protect him, because he just took his turn a minute ago.
Is he that confident with his bazooka skill?
I mean, just the way he aimed it, that seemed like what he was trying to do to me.
Dimension, of course, clinging to every possible heal point he finds in his way.
Oh, and that's a tough shot.
Yeah, he will definitely need everything to go very smoothly from now on.
I will say at least it's a shot that... Wait.
Yeah, I think this works, you know? Oh.
Yeah, but he did
that...
110 damage to himself. I don't know how,
That was
but...
awful.
Wait, how... What the fuck just happened? Why is the Sapper on 90? Did he just take nothing from the first blow and then all the 320s?
With ADB.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I think that's exactly what happened. Somehow, the first 50 only hit Dimension's own gunner, and then the 3 thing exploded immediately and hit everyone. So Dimension took 110, and the enemy Sapper took 60. Which is unprecedented. I've never seen that happen. No damage from the initial blow, and 60 from the others.
That even only 40 was that on the blue pig.
No, because he was 150. He's now on 90.
Wow.
And finally, we see a turn of the Grenadier in this. Honestly, I didn't even see what happened in the last minute because I was still thinking about that crazy shot.
From the Agar's lineup, just threw a TNT on the paratrooper to bunch the 3 Grey Pigs together, but it was the turn of the Grenadier now. Which could probably kill the...
Okay, this has potential to kill because a 90 is doable, but Dimension decides to let the grenades go.
He got stuck in the good old bug when the grenade collides with a pig. Yeah,
the grenade hits
because I have definitely seen the collision and then the explosion. The bounce on the head was definitely there.
I would say he still intentionally waited for the grenadiers, for the grenades to come down, but still, it is possible that happened to him. This is a cluster mess of pigs.
He definitely waited,
right here.
But I would say that a successful hit would have definitely killed the engineer from the blue team. They are also not...
Can this be a double? This is absolutely
very
possible.
Since they are into height level, different height level. You should definitely prioritize the gunner.
Wait, how is he on... What the...
Okay, wow.
Hold on. We have to rewatch that later. How was he on 23?
That's great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was supposed to be in more than that. I need to do the math later. Anyway, his Dimension is not even going to skip his turn because he's got a paratrooper right there for the job.
Yeah, and he will definitely need some heals now. And missing this jump.
Ooh.
Oof.
You can see how... You know, we always say that jumping is hard. Jumping and detonating things in Hogs is hard because it's kind of, you know, delayed. And then you have to factor in the input delay that comes with parsec. We do need to remember that Dimension is, I think, after Mephisto, the farthest player we have playing in Grunt League.
He scores the kill though.
That was a. He seems to be very good with paratroopers.
Yeah, and all of
in general.
and
I
all of a
remember
sudden,
this
this
from
game
other games
doesn't
too.
feel that bad for the player from Russia.
Although, we have a TNT in the hand of someone with a 54 and poison guy right next to him.
I think.
But Agar is going for the medic. Oh yeah, makes sense. He would heal him if he didn't deal with him now.
He's definitely counting the turns right now in his head, thinking maybe.
Yeah. The medic would be next, so it wouldn't make sense to go for the TNT on the paratrooper on 54 now. And we saw him trying to decide which direction would be better to blast the medic on towards. And wow, that was great.
Absolutely.
The paratrooper blocks him from going into the water and causes 20 and extra water damage.
I would say this is the classic match when you have the corner brawl where every pig just slams there and.
Yep, this is one of those. This is one of those areas that you don't get to stay a lot when you play Mission 7, so it's kind of refreshing to see pigs here.
Most of the game developed here, also in the Looney versus Raven Crown. Yeah, Looney versus
Raven Crown.
So this seems to be like a favorite, placement for the game developing here. But I see the player with the sauerkrauts definitely in a huge disadvantage right now. Ooh.
Yeah, oh, okay, just an 11. You always have to mind the out-of-bounds area when you go for jetpacks. Oh, and he has to use another jetpack to bunch them up together. They will be both down lower than 40, so he will be able to get a double kill with a bazooka.
I think
if he aces this shot.
Double kill would probably seal the game if he hits it right correctly.
And he does not. They're both alive, I think. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh my god, that was so close.
I was afraid that paratrooper would bump the grenadier, and that would have been a double kill. Because think about it, the grenadier would have died and killed the other.
No, I think
the chain reaction.
The grenadier would have slipped enough downhill. The risk was there.
That remains to be seen, but still, it was a possibility.
The possibility was definitely there. Now you need to body block as intelligently as you can.
I don't know about that. I think a pig on 1 health is doomed no matter where you put him.
I think, well, you should definitely body block since you're...
Like, unless every single enemy of is like low on health, so they cannot head jump at all. That is a crazy, but kind of make sense position.
This is so crazy that it could actually work.
Oh no! What the heck is happening? What was that?
I'm just asking for a normal game with ADB to commentate. It just doesn't seem to be the case.
I'm just asking for Dimension to stop breaking the game, to be honest. Because the other game with KB, he had that... I mean, that was a genius move, but this was just weird. Both the mortar thing and this cluster, which ended up working pretty well for him, but still.
Now Agar trying to kind of flex a little bit on his opponent.
Yeah, I think the game is still sealed.
Yeah, I mean, Agar it would require to Agar to make some really big mistakes to lose this game.
I honestly... Wait. Okay, we have a little bit of lag spike.
Lag spike checking.
Ooh, okay, he doesn't manage to get the last jump that he needed to bring him to 50.
On the bounce, maybe? Oh.
And he has to fire a shot into the nothingness. No, he just detonated because he figured that he wouldn't hit anybody.
Weird.
I don't know the health of the blue guys, although, yeah, I think Dimension's pigs are all pretty much dead. So, nothing... Oh, that is painful. Bazooka jetpack going into the water.
Oh, well. I don't know. 41, I don't know, maybe you should try... You should consider now to lower your health out of poison range.
I don't know, there's not really a reason to. Your 2 pigs are at 1 and 7 respectively, so... Yeah. Also, I don't know how much health... Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're basically counting down to map 2
I mean,
here.
this guy is... it's basically pristine out of the box. That's new.
Yeah. He just came out of the box. Bought him at the store. Brand new sapper with 3 shiny shrapnels.
Oh, it's a rare type.
Yep. I didn't even intend to make that joke, but... And And it's good practice, I guess, for... Okay, no, I was about to say he was trying to place the TNT in a way that would deal less than 41, but... Oh, okay. Why does this happen so many times in Grunt League?
It was the perfect target to take this opportunity to try. If you failed, anyway.
It's ironic because Agar was basically able to win a match against KB because of a perfect shrapnel.
Yeah, indeed. I think this time he just didn't consider the height difference between the two peaks. It was promising.
Was he? What is he doing?
I think he's playing the game of I go as far as possible and then shoot. Oh, maybe the suicide.
Running away? Oh, maybe trying to get this crate, but it's a suicide, I think.
And it in style.
Would have been... Oh, okay. Well, that's one thing. We have never seen the suicide used in competitive, and there
nice
we
way
go.
to use it the first time. Oh wait, we actually did.
But Agar...
No, we actually did
yes,
already
he
seen
did.
the suicide being used. In the same game you mentioned before.
Oh, okay, Oh, that's right. KB. That's right. I forgot about that. But anyway, Agar takes game 1. The score already says that. And we go to round 2. Dimension is still in the fight because I think a 2-0 win, a 2-1 win would still be enough. So we'll see what happens in Barnyard Blitz.
And welcome back on game 2 of this match between Dimension and Agar.
So we are now going to Barnyard Blitz. We can see Dimension has Medic, Paratrooper, Sniper, Gunner, and another Sniper. He seems to love Gunners, and so does Agar, or at least he thought that this was the best map for them, because he's going double Paratrooper, double Gunner, and a Scout.
No Medic for Agar, keeping it for the third map, and
which makes sense, is it, because it's grassy knolls, and we had only seen Barnyard Blitz once. And it was that very weird game between 50 Meth and Ravencrown where both players made a ton of mistakes, like due to lag or something.
PD played Barnyard Blitz. I'm not sure though.
Not 100% sure, but this is one of the maps that Pin was the most hyped about. I kind of like it. I wouldn't say it's one of the best new ones, but we still have to see its true potential.
As Pin calls it, it's his baby, his creation.
Yep, I definitely think there's too many crates crammed up in this corner here. I get that it's supposed to be a building, but... And also, oh my god. That is a very cool idea.
If he can deliver, then that becomes a really good idea. I think he needs to, take into consideration a little bit of extra height on this shot.
That is hit. That is a hit.
Go down.
No!
Oh, I called it.
I
called it. He definitely had to take it a little bit higher.
I mean, it did raise it a little bit, it seemed to me, but it was just not enough.
I think that, for what I have seen right now, it seems like he did shoot when he was basically aiming at the booth.
No. I know that this is... we haven't said this. This is a redub, because there was some problem with the commentary. But Axby is seeing my terrible, probably 10 FPS play of this video. So, but I can guarantee he shot when the aim was on basically his shoulder or something.
Okay, but this is a play I really like.
Whoa, okay. Agar just tried a no-scope.
No-scope? He tried to no-scope the medic, actually.
Yeah, that... I was gonna say... The guy that is on the bottom of the building could have been hit without scoping, which was just keeping the default angle.
Yeah,
but,
of course. And with that short of time, you definitely would have loved to get every possible... Ooh, God.
Oh my God, that was...
close. Okay, I was saying, with the
that guy scraped his nose on the pillbox there.
He sniffed the cement.
The concrete, yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I was saying that with that few seconds left, you definitely would have hit anything.
No, why are you doing this? I mean, it makes sense to use the jetpacks to bring into 94, but you can just destroy it with a flamethrower. You have 2 gunners.
Maybe he doesn't know.
Oh wait, no, he has 1 gunner, but still.
And I think flamethrower is not enough, you know.
Yes, it is. It is 102.
Yeah, but the pillbox starts with 250.
No, it starts with 150 here, and he dumped all of his jetpacks on it. So it was a 94 before the shot the machine gun. Which means that since the machine gun does 44, I think it's now on 50. Oh my god. Where did the medic go? I think he took a couple of head
I didn't see any extra numbers.
Head
so
hits.
I think it's a 50.
No, I'm just saying, like, physically. No, with no damage, but he did smash his head into the freaking building.
Became one with the wall.
Yep. Probably gonna wake up in the morning with a bump on his head tomorrow. If he does even wake up in the morning, I just thought of that. It totally makes sense.
I mean, this image is beautiful, you know. The medic the day after, you know, just waking with a huge headache, a piece of wall in the bed, and
oh god, look at this poison stuck in the building. It doesn't get the second. Oh, by a couple of pixels. And just to conclude the bit, I was thinking more like the guy dies, but instead of dying, he actually wakes up in the bed, and he's like, oh my god, and he's got a bump on his head.
and a piece of wall.
Exactly, it's right next to the bed.
No, the piece of wall is actually in the bed under the sheets with him.
It is the bed, basically. That is just too funny to think of. But let's see, the blue scout replicating the poison, and that is equally, if not more, unlucky than the grey one.
It's interesting to see this Barnyard Blitz develop in a more normal way, I would say.
I really like the implications of this map. You have to predict where the poison will go. You have to use your paratroopers in a very different way than you would in other maps. And gunners can actually kick ass because they, they can stay behind the buildings and shoot.
This is actually a good map, you know, one thought for gunners.
Definitely, yeah.
It's definitely a map that allows the defensive play to come in action and the gunner to unleash their full potential.
If anything, it's a map that it's a kind of map that we never had in competitive. So that alone makes it worth it for me as an experiment.
I think this shot might be a little bit short.
Yep, it did destroy
It breaks the
wall, which I think it doesn't change much because there's like 3 rows of mine there. There might be a couple that have been destroyed, but you still can't go through. I mean, that's obviously not a problem for the paratrooper, which can just yeet his way over there. Just like that. Okay, maybe not.
No, that's good. It's fine. It's fine.
It was very risky, I will say.
Ballsy.
Also, this jetpack is equally as complicated with the walls in every direction.
I felt not comfortable firing that jetpack.
And Agar did, but he fails to get the medic where he wants to. He doesn't get... how did that hit the 9 on the scout? Anyway.
You're making too many questions. Stop
yes, exactly. That is my problem.
This might not hit. Oh.
It does. It seems like the hitboxes of the buildings are as complicated as they are on ice flow.
At least no sunroof.
I forgot about that.
I will never forget about the sunroof.
What would you do if you were Dimension here? Probably makes sense to either poison the guy that just invaded or destroy the pillbox. I kind of forgot what's in the pillbox. Probably a paratrooper, because who else could have gone there?
I think this turn you would have had to focus on poisoning, you know? I think this poison in this map is pretty good, pretty strong.
Especially considering Agar doesn't have a medic. But there are a couple of players that seem to be really adamant to use poison in general. And Dimension is one of these.
Not a choice that I would consider wise, since the game probably, for now, revolves around the ability of the medic.
I wouldn't say it's... Oh, that was a very complicated shot for Agar. He didn't deliver it. I wouldn't say the game revolves, or the game's meta revolves around poison, but it's definitely the most complicated mechanic when it comes to,
No, I was talking about medic.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. But I just want to say that the poison is definitely the most complicated mechanic in terms of number of different possibilities that it opens.
I know it is really,
Divisive.
Nah, not really. I think.
Okay, I was just trying to guess what you were gonna say.
Bear with me. I'm gonna be a little bit more, technical. This is a great placement.
Yep. This is a very good idea here, and now basically anyone can trigger that thing. And after the lag spike pause, I guess.
It's just a matter of how you do it.
Yep.
Now, I was about to say, practically speaking,
Yeah.
if we consider that, Hogs is a turn-based game,
Yeah.
and so it is driven by a certain rhythm. Let's call it tempo to be more simple.
Uh-huh.
The medic's tranquilizer and the turn skip by poisoning are those big tempo breaker. It kind of disrupts the rhythm that you get
Makes
to the
perfect
game.
sense to me.
It is such a huge component of the game, and I would say those two mechanics are the one that really drives the game.
Yeah, even though sometimes I have seen this happen a couple of times, like people just focus on making the enemy skip turns and they just, I don't want to say forget to do damage, but sacrifice it a little bit.
That's true. But this is, heavy damages is the only other component that
Can decide a game. I would say
defines the game.
I would say in a competitive game, in a quote unquote competitive game of Hogs of War, the thing I would still say that the thing that decides how the match ends is the amount of mistakes each player does. And that was decent, I guess. 26, 27 plus 36. The paratrooper's on 22. And he reduced in 2 turns a guy that was full health to poison range. So it's pretty good. I was gonna say just before, when I saw Agar's first paratrooper get out of the pillbox, was it really worth it to just dump all those hits on that pillbox when you knew he was probably gonna get out next turn? And when he got out, he was still on 170 damage health, I feel like the correct choice with a pillbox in competitive is always to let the guy finish his shots, because they only do 40 a match, and it is pointless to just.
I would agree with you in a normal map, but since this is a half splitted map, the fact that your opponent has the pillbox in your area, quote unquote, kind of forces you to go in certain spots of the map. And
I agree, but just numerically speaking, it is always better to hit a pig than something that's protecting that pig. You're just wasting your weapons on a damage number that's not going to count. And also, that poison was very unlucky there. He got the target he was intending to get, but he also hit his own medic.
Classic mistake.
What is that crate? Oh, wow. I was looking at that on the minimap, and I was like, he must be like stepping on that crate. That's so close.
He could feel the crate.
Yep. He was like, can you imagine like the pig cannot move because it's not his turn, but the crate is right there. He's like, I don't have to take it. I don't have to take it. I don't have to take it.
He's there like, it's so soft.
And then he just casually leans on it like he's waiting for his turn. Oh my god! I know what he's trying to do and it's genius! Yes, he did! That was a top 10 play by Yager. Kills the paratrooper of his own that was going to skip a turn and magically turns that into a skip turn for Dimension.
Wow. 200 IQ.
Yep. I like to say 10670 HQ because it was the health of that paratrooper.
You didn't need to do this this pun. We already had the play per moment here.
We already had several joke moments. Almost too much, I would say. Too many, I would say. It is kind of complicated to keep track of the
Top 10
game.
plays of Hogs of War League Season 3, coming next week by ADB95.
No, it's not. Absolutely. Most definitely not next week.
In fact, it's coming tomorrow. Stay tuned.
Yep. Absolutely. Although we see Dimension is still fighting very well. He's keeping the damage somewhat consistent. He's just a little bit clumsy in execution. Like that self-poison there, it was what basically gave Augur the chance to make that great move.
Yeah, it's still still a counterable play. So, but I guess I mean it was a small mistake that is kind of backfiring now for Dimension.
Let's see this mortar. He's taking all the time in the world to aim it.
Yeah, but who is he aiming for?
There's a scout right there. Yeah, and he is also. Okay,
Wasn't it Dimension's turn?
No. It was Augur.
Okay, you had to wait though. You
yeah.
were not sure.
I mean, it's something that's. It was like, am I wrong? Oh, and this is such a very good play to like leave this guy on low health. You almost killed him on the minefield there, which would have been even more spectacular. Oh, but is he gonna try to throw a poison and hit both him? Oh my god! There's Schnitzel in the middle there, which is not a really good, only a good thing to say when there's a sandwich involved. I won't copyright for that joke.
I was about to say, you're really enjoying those puns today.
I know. To be honest, it was a tiring day. I need a break. But, Dimension kills his own medic, which, yes, does prevent a skip turn, but as we say multiple times, if you just prevent skipping a turn in your own turn, it's exactly like you skipped it, because you did nothing else. You did nothing to the enemy.
But, I mean, I would say it's still preferable to you kill your pig than waiting for it to die and skipping a turn.
I mean, yes, the only way that makes a difference is if the enemy can, like, plan a double turn in a row somehow.
Yeah, exactly. And it is difficult, but, not giving this possibility to your opponent, it's kind of key, especially when you...
I guess when you don't have anything, like, any way to prevent a turn skipped and do something else, I guess it's doable. It's okay to do it.
I mean, you should always look for the extra, of course.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
If you're in a game situation where you can't, then you might consider it if you don't have anything else.
I don't know about the health difference right now. I did see Dimension having more pigs, one more pig, and one of them was full health. That was a very good bazooka. It might push him on the mines. That was nice.
It was also a little bit unlucky, I would say, because that had potential for a kill.
I mean, yeah, but at that distance, it's probably not possible to keep him on the minefield. Like,
I don't know. He landed pretty central. Nothing really. It was a matter of a few
also,
pixels.
he was on 47 when he hit the mine, which, if you consider the 40 from the bazooka, it means he was only 7 HP away from getting insta-killed by the minefield.
Yeah.
Because, for those of you who don't know this trick, basically, if a pig touches a mine when his health is half or less than what he had when the turn started, he gets instantly killed by the mine. So you can technically, you know, kill a 200 pig if you bring him down to 100 and then dunk him on a minefield.
Dunking. If you hit a 3-pointer with the pig.
Yeah, I guess so. That reminded me of Angurio's basketball-themed minigame.
Ooh, spoiler.
Oh wait, we had that in. I think it was one of Pin's videos. It's in one of the game shows that he made for Hogs.
Oh yeah, was it in
This is a tricky shot.
Railroad?
Ooh. No, it was on Pitch Invasion, but this seems like a hit. Very. It takes balls to do that.
Yeah.
I will give him that.
Margin of error is really slim.
Yep.
With those kind of body blocks.
It's an 80 HP difference because you could hit a 40 to your enemy or you could hit a 40 to your own.
Or both.
That is possible too, but I don't think it was at that angle.
I think it can happen at that angle too.
So we have this scout is on 27. So he is technically viable for poison. Just need a 2 jump and then... Oh my god, look at these two. That's a cool positioning, to be honest. Oh wait, one of them is an 18. I can't remember which one, but I just remember that.
The one beneath.
But...
He did poison the right one.
Oh yeah, he poisoned the right one.
I wonder if he, like... used the poison over, and it would have if he would have.
Oh yeah, like he, you tried to raise it a little bit so it would be closer to the roof and it would hit the other one too. That is a good point. I would like to test that.
I would also try like hitting like launching it only on the upper floor.
Oh yeah, and getting in is now definitely a good idea. This gunner is on somewhat low health. Oh. No, that's not gonna hit. Maybe this one, yes?
This one could also get the other one guy in the background.
Wow. Oh wow. My god! Wow.
Let's go.
That is...
What a shot.
Wow. I was not expecting that to hit the other guy. And I was about to say... That was a perfect moment to get the pillbox for Dimension, because that gunner was on 40-something health. So it is an extra 150 armor that he can do stuff with. And he's got enemies around him that he can hit, so...
Yeah, and also, he is thinking about hitting or not hitting the opponent, since he could damage the 3 pig and poisoned, denying that he the
I mean, it was... probably impossible to avoid that skip turn there. It's just that gunner turn, and then I think he's going to skip now.
Yeah, but this move from Agar might do it. Oof.
Unless he was really unlucky with the collision there, he would have probably hit the top one too, so I think it would have been fine.
Yeah, but then, I mean, I think there was high chances that he hit in the middle. So that would mean that some damage would have gone to the upper and also to the one on the lower side, and the lower side would have not skipped the turn now.
Where is on? I don't know. If Agar's paratrooper here gets poisoned, I think this game is open. Although yeah, that guy is on 105. He's poisoned, but he's very high.
It was not an easy shot here.
Oh wait, he's dead. I thought he was
He's also dead.
I thought he was at like 80 something.
Oh, 78 was the one behind the building. Okay.
Okay, I might have confused myself too with that one.
I was like, oh, he was at 78. And then I saw, ah.
So yeah, Dimension is basically down to 2 pigs now. One is in the pillbox with still 150 health, but it will run, like we said before, it will run out of weapons at some point.
This is so difficult for so many reasons, this shot.
And he kinda nails it. I mean, the objective was to just hit him with any kind of damage there. I mean, the 15 doesn't matter because he's out of scouts now. And Agar smartly decides to get here because this means that now every single pig of his team cannot be hit by that pillbox. It will force the gunner to get out. And also decides to not hit the pillbox because it would be pointless to do so if you're banking on him to get out. Which is another smart decision. Although, that is a very hard shot.
That is not gonna work.
That looks good. Oh no.
Nope.
That was closer than I thought. Yep, you cannot hit anyone. You gotta get out, man.
Nah, just do some fireworks.
Gotta get out, man, and I guess a well-placed mortar could hit both.
I don't like this play though.
Hey, was he? Ah, yeah, it's not gonna work.
I mean, if you make a couple of head jumps and then go back to the bunker, to the pillbox.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do then?
You would have done nothing anyway, so.
Okay,
Might as well do some head jumps.
Wait, so on a
No, don't waste a shot though. No. Okay.
On a extremely cynical way of thinking, this move makes sense because, you know, yes, I am not doing anything, but you're losing health on your poison pig. But that is like scraping the bottom of the jar there.
I mean, you gotta scrape it if you wanna make it, so.
Makes perfect sense.
And I think waiting here, it's good. Maybe Agar will, take some.
That is a miss.
Position. And also, I really like this strategy from the Dimension to, get the
stay
upper
up
hand,
here,
the
yeah.
weird angles to try to make it uncomfortable for his opponent.
That is another aspect of this map that I didn't think about, but I like, which is the way that you can use building to make shots difficult for your opponent.
I think you should definitely go for the pick on your side of the map here.
Yeah, the 130 guy. Also, is it just me or these shots look very risky, like of hitting the roof?
Yeah, maybe we are a little bit more, traumatized by our mistakes. Those guys are, young and
reckless.
Young and reckless.
That
you
is not a
definitely
good
hit
angle.
the roof here.
Unfortunately, I don't see a way for Dimension to turn this around because this guy is just full health.
Maybe maybe he makes a mistake now. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Wow.
Like everyone says, you should never trust rocket launchers.
Like every time Pin says, I'm gonna shut up and let him do his thing.
Yep. Pin, Revan, Iron Fox, everyone says don't trust them.
Especially Revan. Don't trust what Revan says.
I mean, yes, this is basically what the strategy is for Dimension now. Just get some head jumps, maybe, and then just keep waiting inside
Honestly,
there.
This strategy is extremely tryhard and extremely boring to watch, but I rate it.
No, yeah, like it's the correct thing to do right now because
Yeah.
he's basically waiting for that gunner to get down on health. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Agar is trying to kill that paratrooper.
That's extremely boring, though.
I know. Yeah, and look
But
at
I rate it, though.
look at this at the consequences of this strategy. Agar is
Oh my
basically
God.
tilting with his own gunner.
He's tilting Agar with psychology. Dimension Mastermind.
Yes. Yeah, but you
Oh,
should
come
hit.
on, you have to take care of the other one.
Yes, you should hit the paratrooper though. That would make you a true strategist.
Young and reckless, unexperienced.
I know, but
Still needs to grow.
I don't know. Like Dimension,
Oof, I don't like.
if he gets out of this, Dimension really played well for considering he got into the hardest group of Grunt League with people like Agar, Lefront, and KB. He's got some interesting way of playing. I've never seen this playstyle, you know?
Yeah, I would say that Dimension is a really good player, and he's definitely having the right intuitions right now. You know, the right ideas.
Yeah. This is just a pickle because I tried to like wrap my mind about Dimension's situation. It was like, what can I do better? But there's nothing you can do better than this with the gunner. Oh,
God.
that combo there.
Yeah. When you said you can't do any better.
Oh, he's trying again.
Shows you.
Oh no, look!
Oh.
Another combo! Wow! Oh, almost.
Spider Pig.
Yes.
It's now the time to use the flamethrower, though. I think.
Nah. Just
Yeah,
let him
but
cook
before-
until he's at a decent number and then make him skip. That's the correct way to deal with things. How much is he on? 52. That might be a good moment to strike. Because you can do 2 more head jumps and then a bazooka. Meanwhile, Dimension Agar won't give a shit. And you can just...
And he's like, you're gonna you're gonna jump on me? Okay, then I just blew myself.
Although, if he does it like this, he will basically give an extra turn to Dimension.
I don't know. I think he's gonna at least move a little bit the angle.
No, he didn't.
He
Okay.
scored the kill on himself.
Yeah. The 14 saves him from the turn skip,
think-
and now it's 2v1, although the health is definitely on Agar's
I think
side.
it's official. Dimension was able to tilt completely Agar.
And
Think
like we said, props on him, because that was the way that he had a chance to turn this around.
You can see the minus with the para. Just remembering you.
Yeah, but why would you cross? Right now, your priority is doing as much damage as you can. Why are you doing this? What?
No, what are you doing? Oh no!
What
Why?
was that?
Why? Maybe he did bet on the fact that the middle row was taken out.
I have no idea. This is the first time ever, and I'm really stumped, and I can't find no like explanation for that move. The first time in 3 years of commentary that I have no explanation for that.
I think he confused the path where the
Oh,
wall
wait.
was destroyed.
Was he trying to get into the bunker, into the pillbox with that guy too?
It would,
Like, I don't get why, but that is probably what he was thinking.
It would make sense, but it definitely would also be a mistake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's a shame, because again, if he had gotten a 440 there, it would have been 90 paratrooper versus 49 gunner on a long distance battle, which is winnable.
Yeah. And also by doing this, probably the paratrooper has also the path opened for him. So Gluton could also just...
Yeah, he destroyed a ton of mines there, which is thanks to the fact that most of these mines are NTPs for some reason. Yeah, and this I think seals it, because the health difference is too much. It's really a shame, because again, Dimension almost managed to make a comeback on Barnyard Blitz. I mean, unless Agar makes like 3 mistakes in a row, he's got airbursts too. So
maybe just one mistake can be
Nope.
enough.
No. This is a kill. The game is over, and Agar takes
Yeah.
it 2-0. It was a very interesting game, and again, Dimension is knocked out of Grunt League, but I really like his playstyle, and I would like to see him again in another occasion.
Maybe in Grand League Summer Edition.
Something like that, and this is the last game of the... I mean, according to the order we posted them in on YouTube, this is the last game of the season, which means that we can now have the bracket.
Ooh.
And you can see it on the screen right now. I'll put it on the video. We can see that we have a playoffs here with 9 qualified players. We don't know that the question mark there because Group A is currently on a tie and we need to play a tiebreaker match. But other than that, we have 50 Meth, which will play against the winner of that tiebreaker. And also LeFront is involved. It's a complicated thing. The first match of this thing will get posted tomorrow. It will make sense, I promise. But other than that, we have Agar versus Zuyo, Mephisto versus Looney, and KB versus Crypto. And I don't know about you, Axby, but I think that last one is the one I'm looking forward the most.
Yeah, that Great British Derby seems really a juicy game.
So,
Can't wait for it.
like we said, we're gonna post the tiebreaker of Group A because Mike, Max, and Metalman are exactly tied. So they need a match to decide who goes through as third place. And then whoever wins that match will play LeFront on the next game. I think the uploads are going to be somewhat consistent with this. And then next week, we'll move on with the playoff streams. We'll let you know when they happen. Just keep on with the channel. And until then, we will see you next time. You got something else to say, Axby?
Wabaluba dub dub.
All right, I guess we can go to bed after that one.
Yeah, we definitely should. Bye.
Bye.